going live. Hello, how are you? How are you people? For those of you who have just joined or you are watching this face for the very first time, I'm Nandakumar KV. Please keep sharing. Encourage your friends if you're watching this video for the very first time, or if you're somebody who do not know anything about EA, anything about US taxation. Welcome, hearty welcome. We are glad you're with us today. So, how was your week so far? How has been your week so far? Yes, please keep sharing. I was thinking, I'll wear a suit with a formal shirt, tie, and all. But again, I thought it'll be too much, okay? So let's keep it simple and sweet, I thought. So, I'm the same guy that you see in the flyer or in the image also. Yeah. We have the best designers in our company, so it has come up so well. So, this is how I look. So, hearty welcome. Fine. So before we get started, I want you to do a small survey. Yeah. Yeah. So please log on to menti.com. Menti.com. Use the code 797769. Please let us know who you are. Please tell us a little about yourself. Is my voice audible? Okay. So please let us know why are you attending this session today. For people who do not know, please participate, everybody. Please share it. Okay, nice. Good, good. So people who are new to this, there is nothing magical that we do here. All that I'm trying to ask you is, log on to menti.com. So if you are somebody new, please go to your browser. I mean, we encourage you to watch this on a computer or a laptop. Or if you don't have, you can please go to your mobile screen or something and type menti.com. 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 Yeah, and type that code 797769. Click, and you will be there. Yeah, you're able to participate. Good. Please participate. Yeah, please encourage people to join. Unfortunately, some of them still do not want to share about EA, though they have enrolled. Please don't do that. Please don't be selfish. Please don't be selfish. Please share the good news about the EA. Such a wonderful course. As you are studying, you know the benefits of it. You know the career opportunities that you have. So please spread the word. I mean, most of you are good people, okay? So don't get offended. So most of you do share, but some of you I noticed you don't share. So I encourage you to please share, create the awareness. People are still glued to our old school education. Only that. Yeah, we have a wonderful education system. That's why Indians get hired across the globe. You watch Super 30, you will know the power of an Indian brain, right? So, wonderful education, but like what PMG says, make in India, made in India, and all. Abhi enrolled agent ko अपन India में बनाना है. So we were just seeing, 135-year-old course. So last that we saw was 1637 enrolled agents in India. And the best thing is, more than 30% of them are from AP and Telangana. Telugu bita. Right? So rejoice in that. Create more awareness within the people about EA. Yeah. I mean, we have to kill poverty by every means that is possible. Yeah. And EA is just one of them. Keep voting, keep participating. Wonderful. Okay, fine. We'll take up the next question. Let us know who are you. I'm not like asking you like God, okay? Tell me who are you. Just tell us who are you. So people who have just joined, so please tell a little about yourself. Who are you? I mean, are you a student in commerce? Are you student from the science or technology background? Are you working in US taxation, non-US taxation? Are you a wonderful parent who has tuned in to know about EA? Are you a homemaker? Are you a faculty of a college? You want to recommend this course to your students so that they can be benefited? Are you a corporate head, leader, manager, owner? You want to educate your team, people on US taxation or any other category? Yeah? Just let us know who you are. Good evening. So many people have wished me. Good evening. Nice, nice. Welcome your friends. Okay. Karthik typed, sir, enrolled agent option is missing. So you are others. Welcome, Karthik. Very good, very good. Good to see the enrolled agents also joining us. Wonderful. Wonderful to have you with us. Keep participating in the survey. I think this appears on the screen, only when I do a Alt tab. So the system is a little slow to respond, I guess. So I hope you are able to see the voting. I mean, how the people are responding. Yeah. Good. See, why are we asking this? Why are we asking? Are you a commerce student? I mean, let me just walk you through one by one. As you are with me. See, the first option that you see here, student in commerce or finance. So even if you are a student in commerce or finance, this is not going to ease your understanding. Okay. So if there are any US taxation people, you can just let me know. We are not going to use debit, credit and all here. Okay. So tax is altogether a different subject. So whether you are a doctor, CM, PM, whosoever, आप जो भी हो, जहाँ भी हो, कुछ भी हो, अगर आप इनकम कमा रहे हो तो आपको टैक्स भरना पड़ेगा. Okay. So death and taxes are inevitable. And we know that all. Okay, so even if you are a student in commerce, this is going to be a new subject for you. Now, a student in non-commerce or non-finance, I mean, I have told this hundreds and thousands of times. We have seen BTech people, biotechnology, microbiology people studying EA, passing EA, working not in just US MNCs, in big fours, and in companies like H&R Block, Thomson Reuters, so big companies as managers or assistant managers or as senior managers. So, okay, so there is hope. I was watching this movie, World Famous Lover or something. So somewhere he says, engineering just be backward, never do not run. So anyways, no offense to anybody. But there are many B.Tech people, who do engineering but end up working in recruitment or customer service or whatsoever. So, this is one of the options. See, boss, there are so many courses available in the market. Okay, I was successful with this. And people are successful with this. And whosoever is in US tax industry, if you can review, their salaries are very good. You can ask them. Okay, so this is just one of the options that, as a successful person in this industry, as somebody who is known in the industry, I'm sharing it with you. Okay, just creating a hope for you. Next one, working in US tax domain, you know it all. Working in non-US tax domain, you will know it now. Then if you're a parent, please stay tuned, sir or ma'am, whatever I'm talking. If you have any questions, I will put on a slide at the end and you are free to ask me. And then if you're a homemaker, please stay tuned to see how this is going to help you. And when you're a homemaker, you say, this course is also for the women in the US. I mean, normally, H4, L2, F2, they get married, but especially women who are on H4, they cannot work in the US. So what I have done now is I have introduced this EA course. They are free to study. The law does not put any restriction. If you are a non-resident, you should not study. If you are a homemaker, you should not study. So you can always study, pass the examination, become an enrolled agent, and you can refer the clients to us. I mean, just by the word of mouth, because you have the tax knowledge. I mean, it's like some Amway or any kind of a referral chain business. So if you are in US, you must be attending kitty parties, or you must be going to your religious places or social gatherings or whatsoever. Of course, now COVID-19, everybody is staying at home. Otherwise, you have your own network. I mean, the weekend treats, retreats, and all. It's just part of life. So we help those women be economically independent in some way or the other. So whatever business they bring, we give a 20% of that invoice value to that lady, to support. It's kind of woman empowerment. Okay, so if you're somebody who's a lady who is a homemaker or somebody, especially if you are from US or somebody, we have some of our clients, who help us build our LLC business also. So we encourage you to be a tax partner so that you can also contribute to the growth of our other business, iLead Tax LLC, which is into serving the Indians, especially in the US, with their individual and business tax needs, then QuickBooks accounting, payroll accounting, or starting a new business, or budgeting, forecasting. I mean, we have another website, iLeadTax.com, so you're free to go there and see what we do. Okay, stay tuned. Then college faculty. So there may be, sir or ma'am, there may be so many people who must have come to your college, saying this course is good, that course is good, and all that. We have been recommended by ICFI, and you can see my videos with Mr. Shastri of IP and Shivashivani Institute. I mean, then the ex-Geetam College Dean. So there are so many people, who encouraged us. This is new, and they want their students, whenever the campus placements happen, I'm sure, companies will be coming to your college also, especially from Big Four or whatsoever. I mean, companies like Deloitte and all, they do the next year hiring now. I'm sure you know it, and your recruitment cell or your recruitment division is also aware of it. So while every other student is pursuing the same BCom, same MBA, how does your student get hired? I mean, what makes that student unique? A course like this will make them unique. CPA, definitely wonderful course, but it takes a long time. But this is like a 120 hours course. We give a training 120 hours training we give. Student can put 120 hours. So roughly, anywhere from 200 to 300 hours is more than enough to complete this course. So it's a short-term thing, but of a long-term value. So this is something you can certainly recommend for your students. And the starting salary also, most of the companies, they pay 4 to 6 lakhs. And if you are somebody from a premium business school or a business college, wherein your fees itself is like 4 to 5 lakhs, I'm sure your students will earn more than that, right? So corporate heads, it's good to have enrolled agents in your company. I mean, you don't have the headaches of training them again and again, because we too have a business, we do the individual taxes, business taxes, QuickBooks accounting, payroll, and all the things. I mean, we keep all these options open, and US tax has been my professional religion, so I've been doing this for the last, now it is 16th year. So I'm in my sweet 16 now, doing the US taxation. So I encourage you to, enroll your team, recommend them. With so many challenges now. I mean, with this pandemic effect, the business is now coming to India. I'm sure you are aware of it. The business is now coming to India, and we need so many professionals now. So many professionals now. Okay, even now, Big Four is hiring. You go to LinkedIn. I mean, the young lads are putting their pictures, with the company logo, Deloitte, KPMG, and all. They're saying, thank you. This is my virtual employment, my first day at work. It's like so nice. So just get started. Just get started. A nation like America, it's an overcomer. Okay, we are also overcomer. But you see, the September 11th attack happened. They overcame, right? The 2000, I mean, the 9/11 attack, right? They overcame that. And then in 2008, there was recession. They overcame that. Now this pandemic also they will overcome. It has been the backbone of the world economy, not just US economy. So finance is one side of it. So if you are somebody doing a tax, accounting or payroll course, from the in the US tax industry. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying iLead because it's an Indian who is leading these courses here. You may prefer iLead, learning from an Indian who is able to culminate the values of both the geographies and present it to you. And because we also deal with the clients, we can share you the real-time experience and not just the book stuff. Okay, and we also offer real-time. So it's good for you, good for your team. Okay, others, okay, fine. So somebody says the BTech electronics. Okay, see, whatever field you are, if you are BTech electronics and you end up working in a recruitment or in a customer service domain or in something that is not at all in your syllabus, if you are prepared to do that and you are not getting even 30,000 per month, then I think you should consider this course. You should try this course. 300 hours. Invest, study, pass off, apply for job. There are so many companies which hire. Okay, somebody asked me CMA versus EA, which course are better for accounting profile and Indian base. I will tell you, as see, everything is wonderful course. Everything is wonderful course. क्या है ना, कभी-कभी भूख लगता है, okay? So you can go have, kapsalaham, or you have biryani. Of course, now it's not possible. Or you can just simply go to kitchen, take up rice, sambar, and just eat it. घर में mummy has kept some chicken in the fridge. Just get started with it. I mean, how quickly you want that. How quickly you want that is important. Every course is wonderful course, or else they would not. Their names also would not come up. Okay, every course is wonderful. I'll walk you through the presentation. I'm just trying to understand, the mindset of the audience who are with us. Okay, are we going good? Am I going fast or something? Are we going good? Let's get into the next slide. So you tell me this. What do you think is important for professional development? I mean, for you to develop, what do you think is important? I have listed these points here: professional education, real-time experience, higher salary bonus, new projects responsibilities, promotions, rewards and recognition, job security, travel opportunities. So, what do you think is important? Give your ranking. Please like, share it as you're watching the presentation. Please like and share it. I mean, let the people know. There's some tool like this at least. Just because you study a US education from India, आप छोटे नहीं हो जाते. I mean, whatever you are reading, Gandhiji also, he went to US, that Chicago thing we all know, Vivekananda and all. They went to the foreign countries, they learned everything and they brought it to India. Manadesha. Right? Swadesh. So serve your motherland. Let the business come here. Let the business come here. Taxation, accounting, payroll, let the business come. I mean, just look at Trump. So much he cares for his people, right? First his people. If our leaders were also so focused, right? So instead of regretting about somebody not being like that, you can be that. The world is looking for more heroes. Why not be one? Why not be one? Robin Sharma always says that the world needs more heroes, more heroes. Why not be one? So you can be that. You can be that person. So today's session, we focused completely about EA. So after this also, if somebody wants to know about EA or something, they can just watch this video. भाई एक महीने में तुम्हारे को 30-40-50 हज़ार एज अ फ्रेशर आपको मिल रहा है इस कोर्स से. That's decent money ना यार. That's decent money. There's nothing to bluff, create story, job guarantee. कुछ नहीं रहता यार ऐसा. I mean, शायद some companies may put it on hold. Once the lockdown is up, क्या करते यार लोग? काम करते, धंधा करते, पैसे आना ना. డబ్బులు రావాలి కదా, పని చేయాలి, రెక్క ఆడితేనే డొక్క ఆడుతుంది, right? We have to get started. Good to see people participating. See, if you see, people have given more ranking to real-time experience. To the real-time experience, they have given more ranking. So I'll show you in a while, what all we do in real time. I mean, we teach some forms here, individual tax, business tax forms like 1040, 1040NR, 1040X, then 1120, 1120S, then 1065. Even in payroll, we teach 940, 941, 944. Real time, यानी आप पढ़ रहे हो, उसको करना भी है. As somebody from the CA fraternity, Chartered Accountancy fraternity, हमारे इसमें क्या होता है? We have articleship. I mean, even if you are a lawyer or somebody, or if you are a doctor or somebody, you study in the book and then you try to practice it. So whatever you study, see, you should do it. Only then you attain mastery in that, isn't it? So that's what we do here. So and this kind of a teaching, nobody offers. Nobody offers. I bet you on that. Nobody offers. Even the great old Gore schools, they don't offer real time. Okay, they teach you, and once you know the subject, the questions are all same. 2, 3 service provider, all same question. The concept, the focus should be that we understand the concept very well. The same client may ask the same question in different ways. Different ways. If he is an elder person, he may give more attention to detail. If he is a youngster, he just wants to the point. If she is a lady, she may ask in a different way. It depends on you how you take the question forward. Good, good. I hope you are enjoying the survey. Good, good, good. Please like, share, share. And if you can start a watch party, please do the watch party. I mean, people need gyan, yaar. They need to know about this. They need to know about this. So if you have a watch party, please do the watch party in the groups where you feel it should be known. And before somebody says, "Hey, waste ra bhai, hey, bekar hai," and all that, okay? पहले पूरा सुनो, बाद में आप अपना वोट दो, okay? सुन लो पहले. ऐसे ही कोई भी काम छोड़ के नहीं बैठता 1 घंटा. Good, good. High salary or bonus. I mean, for a fresher, I feel 4 to 6 lakhs is a very decent salary. Very decent salary. I mean, some companies they offer 6.9 also. We have seen that 7 lakhs also. I mean, we went to what is this Badruka College, Shivashivani. Then what was that? IP, ICFI. Then there was another college that we have gone. I mean, all wonderful packages. I mean, they offer like 7 to 9 lakhs also because the college fees itself is like 7 to 10 lakhs for them. For MBA, they charge 7 to 10 lakhs. So I don't remember also, but 7 to 10 lakhs is what they charge for MBA. So obviously, their starting salary is also like that. So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about normal middle class. I am from a lower middle class family. Very lower middle class family. My father's salary was 4,700 rupees in 2008. When I first knew something about recession, that's when my father, we asked him to take a voluntary retirement because I was earning. And I started my career with IBS and my Guru Shri Lakshmi Prasad Palepu. I learned US taxes from him. And the kind of passion that I had, I explored more into it and I just fell in love with US taxation. But as I said most of the times, I was the youngest taxpayer in my early 30s. When I was 30-year-old, I paid 40 lakhs in income taxes. Now I'm 36, okay? So I'm not that Buddha also. Just letting you know. So paying 40 lakhs in income tax when you're 30 years old and driving a 70 lakhs Jaguar and all. I mean, that's not success, but I consider it, that I give thanks to God, my family, my team, of course to the knowledge and this US tax industry also. At that age, achieving that kind of a record, I think I'm grateful to God. So I just want you to encourage, and anybody who is in US tax industry also, they know how rewarding the course is. I mean, especially if you are a master in business tax, corporate tax, you mint money. You mint money. So just get going here. I mean, people, I have seen people working in KFCs, people working in Uber, people taking some odd jobs. उससे अच्छा ये अच्छा है ना मेरे भाई. I mean, I tell even the students, who go from here to US on F1, OPT, CPT visa, वहाँ जाके बेकरी में या वहाँ गैस स्टेशन में or in the dollar store, why do you take up such courses? I mean, such jobs. Better you study EA, work in a local CPA firm. You get so much respect. You get to learn some new subject. You get your pocket money, and with your regular learning, you are also learning something which will boost up your morale. I mean, it's so good. अरे गैस स्टेशन में बेकरी में काम करने के लिए तुम्हारे बाबा इतना मेहनत नहीं करे. Your father didn't work so hard to see you working like that. I mean, if I'm your brother, I'll talk this language, okay? इतना पैसा खर्च करके वहाँ जा रहे हो तो $1,000 लगा के ये कोर्स कर लो, खामोश वो क्वालिफिकेशन ले लो, जाओ एक CPA कंपनी में जाके काम करो, लॉ फर्म में काम कर सकते हैं आप, इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग में जा सकते हैं. I mean, Google, I mean, what are the services of an enrolled agent? I think yesterday also, today or yesterday, I think we uploaded an image in our Facebook page, what services an enrolled agent can offer. Go through that. देखो एक बार क्या क्या सर्विसेज कर सकते हैं. God doesn't come directly यार. ऐसे कुछ अपॉर्चुनिटीज बताते खुदा अपने को. ओके, सो इन अपॉर्चुनिटीज का सही उपयोग करना पड़ता अपने को. तो वेरी नाइस यार, नाइस वोटिंग. यू गाइस आर पार्टिसिपेटिंग वेरी वेरी गुड. नाइस. हाई सैलरी, बोनस, रियल टाइम एक्सपीरियंस, promotion, yeah, professional education, rewards and recognition, job security, new projects and responsibilities. Very nice. And also, if you are an employer, I just wanted to tell you, while you are laying off, while you are thinking of pay cut and all, good. But how you can serve your clients better? If your people are not trained, how you can serve your clients better? I'm sure if you're an entrepreneur or an employer, you have come a very hard way in your life. You have seen betrayals, you have seen so many struggles, and that's why you are CEO. You've taken all those bruises, wounds, and all. Okay, so if you are, or if you are an entrepreneur, as a leader, you have understood people's emotions and you have come this far in your career, okay? You should encourage your people to learn. I'm not saying just about EA. Just about EA. It could be anything. I mean, if you are in sales, I mean, if you are into selling business or something, and if your people do not know sales, then why are you in business? Why are you in business if your people do not know to sell? So give them that sales training at least. Don't waste this time. You as an entrepreneur are not supposed to waste your time. You got to be constantly mentoring your team, teaching your team, and make sure that they are learning. Those staff who are not willing to learn, who are not willing to adapt to your vision, I think you should get rid of those staff. But who are productive and who are ready to take a bullet for you, don't leave them. Don't leave. Let's get into the next question. Very nice, very well answered. So, how did you come to know about EA course at iLead Tax Academy? Please let us know. How did you come to know? Friend, family, colleague? Nice. Very good. So much engagement happening. So much engagement happening, people. Wonderful. Hmm. Good, good. I mean, we are getting very wonderful response to this live. Wonderful people who are pinging us on WhatsApp, I will reply to you. And people who are messaging me here on Facebook, I will reply to you shortly. Wonderful. Wonderful. Good. Okay. Good. Karthik said, I have seen V6 and NTV news channel interviews and log into Facebook account. Very good, Karthik. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, please share it with your friends. I mean, so many people are unemployed today. You know? Something, unless you learn something new, EA is just one of those many somethings. Okay, so unless you learn something new, it becomes very difficult. So keep learning. Okay, we'll take up the next question. Wonderful. So many of you know me, know our team, and Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, and newspaper friends. Okay. Okay. Please let us know what are you most interested in learning at iLead Tax Academy. Yeah, becoming enrolled agent, gaining real-time experience, enhancing soft skills necessary for corporate world, work as an intern, qualify as EA. We also offer internship at iLead Tax Academy. Good. See, not just becoming the enrolled agent, you should also have the real-time tax preparation experience. So somebody says that you are a chartered accountant, and your relative comes and asks you, hey, I want to start a company. What do I do? Or I have to bring money from US to India. How do I do? So how are you going to guide them? I mean, if they are doing, if they need a GST registration or something, how are you going to help them? If they have to make TDS payments, or if they have to file the tax returns, or if they have to maintain their books of accounts. So if you are not able to do that practically, what good is it of you becoming a chartered accountant or any accountant, right? So even if you are an enrolled agent, you don't know tomorrow to prepare the tax returns and all, it will be difficult. Of course, even if you are an enrolled agent, you get hired. But if you have the working knowledge, your chances of getting hired are even higher. Okay, and not only that, I always tell that communication. I mean, your qualification is your ability. Your qualification is your ability, but your ability to communicate that knowledge is your capability. I repeat it. Qualification is your ability, is your eligibility. It just makes you eligible, it just makes you able to enter into that company or that corporate world. But your ability to communicate is what is your capability. So unless you are able to communicate what you are selling, what you are doing, how are you going to survive in any company? So whether you run a Gupchup Bandi, or I mean, a small store, or if you are running a practice, unless you communicate with the customer, how will the customer come to you? Okay, so focus on the communication, and I'm sure most of the college heads that I have spoken to, they say, Nandaru, we have wonderful syllabus, we have put in our thing, but our people don't communicate. I'm sure the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India also has this problem, and that's why they have introduced this communication course, because they are very good. They sit before the system, they will crunch numbers like anything, but when they have to communicate, they cannot communicate effectively. That's a challenge. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India also regrets that. But that's okay, English is a language. But more than the language, we should know to communicate. Yeah? So focus on the communication aspect also. Is my voice audible? Uh, Somebody said they cannot hear me. Kindly check if the voice is audible. I think it is. I think it is audible. Please check from your end, people. Keep voting, keep participating. Please let us know what inspired you to attend this event today. Okay, please participate. Okay, very good. Very nice. Responsible people. Please type. You feel you have a responsibility. Wonderful. Very good. Very good. Curiosity, real-time experience, necessity, good career and salaries. Want to be a CEO in life. Want to become a good leader for my staff. Wonderful. Passion to succeed and do something for my family. I want to see myself in top organization. The child in me to keep learn and growing. Very nice. Hunger to succeed and be respectable in the profession. Grow up with knowledge. I am Mr. Nagendra Kumar. My passion is learning and earning are very much important. That is why I choose this program. Very good, Nagendra. Yeah, once trained, it's always an interesting thing to talk. Yeah, great experience. Want to start an LLC? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Get a license and serve better. Be best in the workplace. Wonderful, wonderful. See, your responses, they will encourage me to carry on the presentation in that order, okay? So if you are looking for, any answers to any of your questions, I'll also create a forum. I mean, there's also a slide for that. Uh, but I just want to understand you, so that I can talk on those lines. Very nice, wonderful. Wonderful. Want to be an entrepreneur. Your words is world for me. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Tell us about yourself. Tell us a little about yourself. So somebody asked Vidyadhar Malempati, hello Nansar, once completed training, can we get placements? Yes, we offer placement assistance. We don't give any job guarantee. We don't collect money from people for job guarantee or anything. We get so many requests. I mean, as our counselors have also been training, I've been saying we have almost like 500 enrolled agents to be placed by June. By June of 2020, we have 500 enrolled agents to be placed. Okay, so we can forward your profile to them, and we will also train you on how to talk, how to present. What is that these companies are looking for, and we wish you all the very best. Yeah, we don't charge even the companies where we place you anything. I mean, whether it is Big Four or any other top company, we don't take any placement charges, whether from the candidate or from the company. We just want to see our students, working in good companies, making a decent living. So I've also put the LinkedIn profile here. My LinkedIn profile. Vidyadhar asked, "How long have you been in the industry?" And also, you can see my clients recommending me, the companies where I've worked, the kind of clients I have served. You will see clients from Infosys, Wipro, HCL, Cognizant, L&T, big companies, directors, and all, giving me recommendations on my profile. I've handled so many high net worth individuals also. Okay, fine. So having said that, media team, are you there? Can you help me put the presentation here? Can you see if the presentation is coming here? It's still in the Mentimeter. Can you bring me back to presentation? Can you display the presentation slide here for me? Can we have the presentation, please? Media team, can we have the presentation, please? Okay, fine, people. So I'll just walk you through this presentation. This is ideally not our logo with the flags and all. We have just put it in a sense to know that we have two businesses, one in India and in US, and we want to empower this great nation India with education, employment, and entrepreneurship. What is that? Education, employment, and entrepreneurship. Okay, so these are the three things that we are focused upon. And our LLC, we have offices in New York, Delaware, and California, and in India we have offices in Hyderabad and Mumbai. Okay, so this is iLead for you, and we named our company iLead Tax Accounting Experts. So it's not just about US taxation. We also talk about QuickBooks accounting, payroll taxes, and other things also. Fine. So before knowing about enrolled agent, let us know about our educated but underemployed or unemployed youth. Okay. Just take a look at this slide. Take a look at this slide. मुट्ठी में कुछ सपने लेकर भरकर जेबों में आशाएं, मुट्ठी में कुछ सपने लेकर भरकर जेबों में आशाएं, दिल में है अरमान यही कुछ कर जाएं, ये आशा है। सूरज सा तेज नहीं मुझ में, दीपक सा जलता देखोगे, सूरज सा तेज नहीं मुझ में, दीपक सा जलता देखोगे, अपनी हद रोशन करने से तुम मुझको कब तक रोकोगे। अपनी हद रोशन करने से तुम मुझे कब तक रोकोगे। I mean, when these people, joined MBA or any course, BTech or whatsoever, what they had in mind was when they joined MBA, they were thinking of, a suit or in a tie with a laptop, mobile, doing conference, giving presentation. Or if they were an engineer, what they had in mind was like being, at the site, guiding the team. I mean, taking care of the construction. But what is that is happening today? You see, there's a report, right here before you from Associated Chamber of Commerce and Industry of India. So this is the report that we have from them. You see, 93% MBA graduates are unemployable today. 93% are unemployable. Unemployable, it says. More than 50 lakh students graduate every year. And 50%, more than 50% of Indian graduates lack basic employability skills. Just see that, basic employability skills. And 80% of India's higher education system is yet to be built. And what is the reason behind this unemployability? You see here, shortage of good institutions providing quality higher education. Shortage of good institutions providing quality higher education. Then lack of flexibility. Then lack of English knowledge and skills in students. I mean, don't you agree? Don't you agree with that? That's the report. that ASSOCHAM has given, Associated Chamber of Commerce and Industry of India. That's the report they give. I mean, these young brains had so many things to do in their minds. The young blood. I have not seen any EA unemployed. Let me tell you that. They may be underemployed, but I have not seen any EA who is unemployed. I can very proudly say that. Just look at this survey. Look at this survey. The top salary offers at Tier 2 and business schools don't even match the average salary offered at the top management institutes. I mean, if you take the salary of IIMs, it's in no match to, the regular management colleges where people study. And the bottom half of the total management institutes in the country are not even able to place half of the students in their batch. I mean, just look at that. I mean, somebody was asking me, sir, is there a job guarantee, job placement? Yeah, job guarantee की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. I mean, the moment you are qualified, you get employed. I mean, अगर आपके communication skills very pathetic हैं, तो employer may play with you. Don't mind employers who are watching this. I mean, he may negotiate on your salary. So your friend who is very good with communication, he may get a little higher salary, but you may get a little lower salary. But अगर आपने ये पास किया है तो कुछ तो होगा ना. You are a capable person. You are the highest tax professional. I mean, it's the highest tax credential that is given by the US Department of Treasury. ये iLead Tax Academy कुछ नहीं देने वाला है यहाँ पे. So you are respected as a professional. I mean, just look at this survey here. Just look at this survey here. The salary that is offered by the premium business institutes are in no match. Just look at them. They are in no match. And the bottom half are not even able to place their students. And if you see, the average salary of an MBA is less than 2 to 3 lakhs per annum. I mean, after lockdown, how the things are going to be, we don't even know. But whosoever is talented, whosoever is skilled, whosoever is prepared, that person will always have future. Whatever be the industry. तुम किसी भी industry ले लो. I repeat, whosoever is talented, skilled, prepared. And I always believe that hard work always beats talent. Remember that. Hard work always beats talent. अगर खुदा भी नहीं सह सकता ना आपकी मेहनत, तो खुदा ही आएगा आपकी मदद करने के लिए. फरिश्ते भेजेगा आपको. Just look at this. And, very humbly, let me ask, do you know, how much these Uber drivers, the Zomato delivery guys, security guard, housekeeping, Pani Pura wala and all, they make? They make at least 1,000 rupees in a day. The hardworking ones, or the decently working ones, people who respect their profession and all, they make at least 1,000 rupees a day. Which means it is like 25 to 30,000 rupees per month. तुम इतना मेहनत करके, तुम्हारे माता पिता इतना struggle करके, what is the salary you are drawing? I mean, why did you study so hard to earn so less salary? Why your parents sacrificed so much to get you educated? And why are you still struggling to pay your credit card bills? And तुम्हारे मैनेजर को उतना मस्कामारी क्यों करना है वो single digit annual hike के लिए? And why you cannot improve the standard of living of your family? I mean, this applies to any field. I am again telling you, EA is just one of the course. Is just one of the courses that can brighten your career. And because I have been an industry leader here, I evangelize it more. And people who do it are certainly successful. They make their decent living. They make their decent living. Think. I mean, today industry, expects one guy to do all the tasks. All the tasks. I mean, if you are a US tax company, you want the person to talk to an individual client, you want the person to talk to a business client, you want the person to know the QuickBooks accounting, you want the person to do payroll also. Or if not, even if you put the person in US tax industry, you want the person to do multiple tasks. He must be able to do the con calls. He must be able to do Zoom calls with the client. He must be able to prepare the tax return. He must have the process knowledge. I mean, there's something called as FBAR, FATCA. He must know about that. How to talk, the phone etiquettes, email etiquettes, all these things are important today. And when a single email comes from the client, they are not even able to respond to that. I mean, 3 people are not able to do a single job here. I mean, you talk to the employers, they will tell you what the reality is. And see, this is a report that is given by PwC. My friend just told me yesterday or today, I guess, there is a report that KPMG has launched about the struggles that the younger generation is going through because of this COVID-19 situation. They have presented it to the PM, I guess. You can just Google it. You can Google, impact of COVID-19 on Indian economy. You will get to see. KPMG happened to present a report. I wish I could share that link here. So if anyone is able to find it, of the KPMG thing, please share it here. You see here, 46% find it difficult. This is when the COVID-19 was not there. Mindful people. This thing is when the COVID-19 was not there. You see here, 46% people find it difficult to meet their household expenses on time every month. I mean, every month they will struggle. Then 64% are stressed about their finances. 37% say that issues with personal finances have been a distraction at work. Obviously, if you are not able to pay your bills, how will you focus in your work? Then 42% have student loans. And of this 79%, they say their student loans have a moderate or significant impact on their ability to meet their other financial goals. Education loan le lete hain and they are not able to pay. I mean, these are all millennial employees' problems. This is from PwC, one of the big four. You see the KPMG 2020 COVID-19 report. You see that. We will share it in the description below. I mean, in the comment section we will share it. I mean, just look at the way the economy is going. If you are not prepared, you will be out. And what if your company fired you today? See, no company will fire its people if they are productive. If they are productive, no company will fire its people. So what is your situation if your company fired you today? Are you prepared? Can you start something on your own? How quickly can you find your new job? If your manager does not like you, your boss does not like you, he fires you. I mean, what are you going to do? Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Today, what are you doing? Resolve to become an enrolled agent. Resolve to become an enrolled agent. And you can Google the salaries the people make in US taxation, US accounting, US payroll. See, this is the salary survey that we have got from PayScale. See the salaries. And this is average experience of 1 to 3 years. 1 to 3 years experience. 1 to 3 years experience. EY, PwC, KPMG, Deloitte. Just go to payscale.com and check for yourself. This is the average salary, fixed salary. This is the variable salary. Check. And being an enrolled agent is now mandatory in Big Four. Enrolled agent or a CPA, it is mandatory in Big Four. Now, what do these enrolled agents do? They manage the tax practice, individual taxes, business taxes. Of course, they do gift taxes, estate taxes also. They help in preparation, planning and filing of tax returns. They solve the tax problems. They ensure tax compliance. They work on all these things: evasion, audit, representation, levies, liens, appeals, collections. And Big Fours and all, they have so many departments also. And there are companies like Thomson Reuters or H&R Block and all who work on developing the softwares also. So if you are knowledgeable, they can use that knowledge to build their own software product also. Then who is an enrolled agent? So this is what the IRS says. Enrolled agent is a person who has earned the privilege of representing taxpayers before the Internal Revenue Service. So just like how you have income tax department here, in US you have Internal Revenue Service. So by passing a 3-part comprehensive exam called a Special Enrollment Examination. So the EA is nothing but SEE, Special Enrollment Examination. And you see the second point, it says EA is the highest credential the IRS awards. And like attorneys and CPAs, they have unlimited practice rights. This means they are unrestricted as to which taxpayers they can represent, what types of tax matters they can handle, and which IRS officers they can represent clients here. Now here, when there is credential, okay, when you see the word credential here, I wanted to clarify one thing to most of the people, okay. See, qualification, sir, it's not a qualification. My dear, it is greater than qualification. It is greater than qualification. If you know dictionary.com or wherever you see the meaning of that word, credential means authority. Authority. Qualification means eligibility. Eligibility. Which one do you think is good? Eligibility or authority? If you are a minister, MLA or whatsoever, in the cabinet, in the parliament, so you want the eligibility or you want the authority? So answer yourself. Okay. Now, see, we have listed few points here. EA is the highest tax credential in USA. And we have just seen that, okay, the US Department of Treasury gives that, and EA can be completed sooner in just 3-4 months right from India. This is when everybody was working full-time in their office, full-time in the office. Then EA is a federal license to practice in all 50 states in the USA. All 50 states. And we have uploaded so many videos also in our Facebook video section. You can go through that. Then EA is the simplest US tax or financial education. Oh, it's written 69%. Now it is 71%. 71%. Then EA has no written exam. All multiple choice questions only. So only 3 papers. So there's no descriptive essay answers that you're going to write. And it's less expensive compared to other education. And people who enroll for CA, CPA, CMA who could not complete their courses, EA is a wonderful option for you to pick up. And EA is the fastest US tax accounting education to get into Big 4 or US tax and accounting firms, and can increase your earning opportunities, help you climb the organization ladder. And we have made an initiative to support this US dependent visa holders to make additional income on EAD and other things. And with relevant experience, your employer can also petition for your US work visa also. Now, see here we have made a comparative study of EA versus CA and CPA. Now, how many papers do you have to study in EA? There are 3 papers: individual taxes, business taxes, and then tax representation. And in CA, in CPT you study 4, IPCC 8, final you study 8 papers. Then CPA you study 4 papers: accounting, auditing, regulation, and business concepts. Then examination pattern. Here, though we say 100 questions, only 85 multiple choice questions are there in each paper, and no negative marking. In CA, CPA, in CA though it's completely theory descriptive. In CPA you have multiple choice questions, then descriptive task based simulation, and you see what is the pass percentage. 71% is the pass percentage. 71%, and you get the result on the same day, so no waiting time. Many of my friends who have done CA, the last week also I think I was talking to somebody from Meerut. He was very greatly expecting a positive result, but those 40 days or those 2 months, he just ended up waiting and he failed. So he was very disappointed. We happened to pep up his spirits and guide him on this. Okay, so here the result immediately. And CA the pass percentage, and the CPA 53%. Then where we can write this examination? Prometric Center, right from India. You can write it. I mean, without this COVID-19, except for March and April, you could have written the exams almost any month. Based on the dates that is available, you could have written any month these examinations. Then but CA, of course, you can write in India, and CPA only outside of India, USA or Dubai. But as of now, for the 2 months, June and September, you can write CPA in India. Otherwise, you have to write outside of US only, and then there's no confirmation as such as to whether the CPA exams will continue to be in India. But we are also working on launching our CPA course in our EA style, so things will be better. Next one is how much time it takes to complete. It takes 2 to 4 months. But as I always say, we have seen students who have completed the course in less than 1 month also. And if you go to forums like in the Facebook, Enrolled Agent, NAEA and all, there are people who have completed it in 2 weeks also. All Goras, they have completed in 2 weeks. And there are so many Indians that I know that they have completed it in less than 1 month also. Okay, so that possibility is also there. Yeah. Then you see the time that takes to CA. India is a developing country, and my friend is still doing CA, right? So with many of them, we have seen that CPA takes 1 to 2 years. Then what is the value of this certification? It is the highest tax qualification or credential that is offered by the IRS, US government itself. CA, no doubt, highest accounting and tax qualification in India, and CPA, it's the largest accounting qualification offered by AICPA, and the costs are detailed here, and less than 1 lakh, more than 2 lakhs, more than 4 lakhs, right? And then I always encourage people to do EA first and then CPA next, or do both. EA, if you see this paper here, I have said that in in CPA there are 4 papers: accounts, auditing, regulation, and business concepts. Now this regulation piece is completely covered in EA. I mean, you study in depth. So 1 paper of CPA is covered in EA. Aram se it gets covered. Okay, so see here, EA is the highest tax qualification in USA, CPA is the highest tax accounting qualification in the USA. Then EA is the highest credential that is awarded by the US Department of Treasury. CPA is awarded by AICPA, American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. EA can be completed in 2 to 3 months. CPA can be completed in 12 to 18 months. Okay. EA is a federal tax license to practice in all 50 states in USA. But CPA can practice in only 1 state and has to get necessary approvals from each state board of accountancy. EA has 71% pass rate with only 85 MCQs in each answer. And CPA has 53% pass rate, and they will have MCQs, I mean multiple choice questions, as well as task based simulations. And CPA is certainly tougher than EA. And EA can be written right from India without having to travel to USA. CPA can be written only in USA or Dubai, of course, except for June or September 2020, you can write CPA from India. EA is less expensive than CPA. Of course, CPA is more expensive than EA because the travel expenses, I mean the investment that you make to become an EA is the travel expenses that you will incur to write the CPA examination. So you can imagine. And what happens if you fail? I just leave it to you. Then EA gives one access, your access to Big 4 or MNCs, and CPA can be pursued once he or she qualifies EA. So credential, as I said, it's an authority. It gives you an access into Big 4. The moment you are an EA, obviously you are looked upon with so much respect in the company also. And definitely you should pursue CPA, CFA also you should pursue and keep growing. And somebody asked here, which one is better, CA or CPA? In the comment section, here is the comparative study I have given. North Ravi, CMA versus EA. Which course are better for accounting profile and Indian base? Okay. See, for an accounting profile, CMA, it's like cost accounting, management accounting. It's not financial accounting. So if you are looking for a career in financial accounting, then CPA with QuickBooks is a wonderful combination. But if you are trying to become a tax professional also, CMA with EA will be good, because as a CMA, you will be studying the management accounting, financial accounting principles and all. But EA, it will give you the tax knowledge. So, and tax, accounting, payroll. It's a wonderful combination to tap the market. Okay, so on the EA, CMA and MBA, I have given the comparison here. So just like how we have seen EA, CA and CPA earlier, I have given EA, CMA and MBA here. Now look at the examination pass rates also. Pass percentage. 71% is the EA pass examination. Then CPA exam is 53%. CMA exam is 45%. And then CIA. Anybody knows what CIA? Certified Internal Auditor, right? So that is 40%. Sorry for this slide, but I want to read a poem. Okay. असफलता एक चुनौती है, इसे स्वीकार करो, क्या कमी रह गई देखो और सुधार करो। जब तक न सफल हो नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम। जब तक न सफल हो नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम। संघर्ष का मैदान छोड़कर मत भागो तुम। कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती। कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती। कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। क्योंकि कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। The reason why I came up with this slide, failed CA, try EA. In LB Nagar, Hyderabad, I have seen a girl commit suicide. I mean, she wrote her IPCC. She didn't get through. Nobody said anything. She went inside, she hanged herself. I mean, morning the parents opened the door and they saw the girl dead. So, I mean, when you were born, somebody called you Mahalakshmi. If not this, something else. Life is more precious than our course also. So, God did not ordain death for you. So, CA is just, one of the courses. And not everybody can be CA, yeah? Come on. Not everybody can be EA. That's okay. People live, people survive. I mean, जीने के लिए, this is just one of the ways, that's all. So, I very strongly appeal and request people who are pursuing CA, if you are failing, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. I mean, look at all the top leaders. I mean, the world's richest man, Bill Gates, right? Tesla CEO, Elon Musk. You see all these great people, Dhirubhai Ambani, अपने देश के leader, yeah. Our PM Saab. I mean, just look at them. Not very highly educated. खुदा मेहरबान तो कदा भी fail one. Trust God. Do what you have to do. Don't hurt your parents. And don't hurt the people you love. They care for you. They need you. They didn't love you because you will be CA. Yeah, they may desire to see you as a CA. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay. So we very strongly condemn, with great love and respect, we condemn suicide and other things. Okay. So please don't do anything like that. Fine. Having said that, yeah, look at the pass percentage here. This is the pass percentage for the last 3 years. Last 3 years. Part 1. There are 3 papers here. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. 72% pass rate. Now Part 2, 65%. Part 3, 86%. So easy. Part 3 is very easy. Part 1, Part 2, you need to put a little effort. Many people consider Part 2 as tough, but at iLead, Part 2 is easy. Yeah. And then this is the syllabus. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Individual taxation, business taxation. And then representation, practice and procedures. So Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, individual taxation, business tax, and representation, practice and procedures. And there will be an examination fees whenever you are writing the exam. You got to pay the exam fees, $185 or something. And then this is the link. I mean, to know more about the syllabus, I mean, I have told you here, this is on these areas you will be trusted. But if you go to this link, you will still get, a detailed analysis of, what all you will be studying. This is directly from the IRS, I mean, Prometric Center. So you can click on these links. The KM team can post the links here. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 links in the comment section so that people can go back and click just the same links. You can just paste it here for the ease. And also, people, if you want a PDF of this presentation, please WhatsApp to our number 9949579091. You see the WhatsApp number here, 99495799091. So please WhatsApp and we will send you a copy of this PDF of this presentation you can go through. And then please note that for writing the examination, PTIN is mandatory to write the EA exam or for signing the tax returns. So for PTIN application, you should have your passport, and we can also guide you in applying you for your passport if you don't have one. And your PTIN application process will begin once we have a copy of your notarized passport, a color copy, and it will take approximately 2 to 4 weeks for you to get the PTIN. So you can enroll, start your training, and you can complete the training in the meantime, by the time you get the PTIN. And then these are the interviews that I've given in NTV and V6. I think somebody pinged Karthik, I guess. He said that he saw my interview in V6 and then he happened to join, enroll for the course, and also one interview is in V6 and the other one is in NTV. So we have uploaded both these videos in our Facebook page. If you go to our videos section, you will see both these interviews there. So I encourage you to please go through that. Then the Hindu also, they wrote one full page article about us. And then you will see they asked me, who is an enrolled agent, how can one become EA, what exam should one pass to become EA, who can enroll for the EA course, how does iLead Tax Academy help EA aspirants, what is iLead EA internship program, how is EA helping US dependent visa holders, what is your vision for iLead, then what made you become a tax teacher from the tax practitioner. So all this, and then we see the opinions from educationists. Professor V.G. Chari, who is the Associate Vice President of Shivashivani Institute of Management, he appreciated us, he supported us. And similarly, Professor Dr. Lakshman Kumar Garu, Dean and ex-Dean and Director of Geetam, he has also shared his views. And then N. Ramakrishna Rao Garu, the placement head and grooming division from Badruka, also shared his views here. So this happened. This was an exclusive full page interview done by Hindu in November 2019. So, and then the Times of India also covered us. They covered us twice. They appreciated our initiative of bringing this to everybody's knowledge. The KM team can please share the video links in the comment section here, these videos in the comment section, so that the people can go through. Okay, now we come. 5 reasons why become an enrolled agent. So I've titled it as 5 P's. So 1, you become a professional. 2, you get placed. 3, you get the package. 4, you can practice. 5, you can preach like me. Then see, this is the survey from Naukri.com, India's #1 job site. So they say, how to never be jobless again. This is what they say: master a relevant skill. Build a portfolio. Make yourself visible to public. So many of them, they still don't have LinkedIn profile. So I tell that always, have a LinkedIn profile. That's good for you. Then start networking. Facebook like this. Don't use it for stupid things, watching crap and all. Leverage it properly. Leverage that properly. Then, see, there are so many jobs. 1562 jobs just in Hyderabad in US taxation. Then 62 jobs, across USA. 27,000 jobs all over India. You put US tax in filter section and you can search it. You will see, so many things there. If you're watching the video, and you like it, please show your reaction there, like or love. Share your inputs, and please share it. We are putting so much effort amidst lockdown to make sure that there is so much awareness. I believe that this video is going to be very, very viral. So please share it. Please share it. Build real relationships. Tag in somebody. uh, your exposure will keep you busy. The sixth point you see there, your exposure will keep you busy. It says, just share the good things. So, and now, with the lockdown and all, 21 days is enough to learn enrolled agent US taxation course. So, prepare now, to get your federal license. From the IRS. Then see what's the cost of a new hire. So companies have to hire. You have to spend so much time, so many costs. Just take a look at the costs here. You may promise employee referral bonus, employee relocation costs if you're outsourcing that person. Then the third party recruiter fees if you're engaging some recruitment company. Then travel expense for your applicant staff to interview them. Then sign on that joining bonus and all. Recruiter salary benefits, then advertising fees. I mean, the cost of new hire is so much, but hiring a qualified enrolled agent is easier than training one to become an enrolled agent. So we have enrolled agents at our iLead Tax Academy. So if you are a company or a corporate who is looking for enrolled agents, we don't want any placement charges from you. And similarly, we don't collect any crap from our students also. We love to see our students working for good companies, contributing to the Indian economy, and more than anything else, if their family is blessed by their jobs, we are blessed. We are delighted. Our team is successful. So help us create employment, be part of our vision to empower this great nation with education, employment, and entrepreneurship. So please join hands. Then 7 reasons why iLead Tax Academy is best to become enrolled agent. These are not our inputs. So my students are the witness for this. So while we were in the class, I happened to do a survey from the team, and this is what they have said. This is what they liked. The 7 reasons. Please go through. First one, it's an interactive classroom. Actually, I have never done something like this, sharing about EA course on Facebook. But today, I'm also feeling very good sharing insights like this. It's interactive. At least here we are seeing each other, able to comment and all. Of course, in the class it will be even more wonderful. But still, the news is that even after lockdown, the social gatherings may be very much restricted. So I'm really not sure how the things are going to be, but still the learning should not stop. The recorded sessions or whatever, it's all recorded, and every Monday we have Zoom call. We get to connect, and then WhatsApp is there. You can call, we can talk, we can schedule a time. I mean, just get started. It's always interactive. Only thing that we don't meet. Then student handwritten class notes. The best material that we give is your material. You write it. So you write the notes. That is your material. Then exam oriented multiple choice questions for all the 3 papers. Then real time case studies we explain. I mean, today in every family, or at least they know somebody who are in US, or they have somebody from their family in the US. You agree with me? They know somebody who are in US, or they have somebody from their family who are in US. So their real-time case studies, you can ask us and we will answer that for you. Then model exam papers for pre-exam assessment. So every week, if once you have prepared, you can get in touch with our KM team, and we will be doing a weekly examination for you. So you can write the examination. Then personal attention and assistance from KM team. That is also there. Then flexible batch timings, morning, evening, weekend. I mean, this is when we were doing the classroom training, but now that the sessions are given to you, just go through it. If you have any doubts, please ask us. Then, the online taxation training you can learn right from your home using your mobile, computer, laptop, iPad, whatever. You become a licensed US tax expert. Then license is issued by IRS, Internal Revenue Service, US government. Just 120 hours of training. Pass the EA exam with IRS. EA is the highest tax qualification, credential in the USA. 3 papers, 85 multiple choice questions, 71% pass rate. Work or practice like a CPA or attorney. And where do you invest and you get 300% ROI, you tell me? Here you get 27,000 jobs in India, and this is the average salary that you see. And we also train on payroll and QuickBooks. See, I'm going so detailed so that this video will be watched by thousands of young, energetic, passionate people who want to do something in their lives. Then these are our training timings that we follow, but now that it is a recorded session and we share the links and all, once the lockdown is over, we may start the classroom training and all. So as of now, it will be a recorded session, and we can schedule a time every day or whenever you want, and we can get connected. Then this is about iLead tax. So it was nice interacting. We have some senior citizens also with us. We have the ex-CFO of Air India, Mr. Srinivas Venkatesh. We are planning to interview him. He is also my student. So it's good to connect with the senior citizens. And about iLead tax, we have 2 offices. 2 businesses: iLead Tax LLC, iLead Tax Academy. I told you this earlier, in New York, California, and Delaware, and iLead Tax Academy here in Hyderabad and Mumbai. And this is our vision, to see a fresher making 4 to 6 lakhs per annum. वही है यार, हमारी दिल की आरज़ू तो वही है मेरे भाई. And then working professional to earn their 7-digit dream salary. They have 5 years experience, 3 years experience, but still they have not entered that 7-digit salary. So that is something they must work on. And then we also want to create learning and earning opportunities for these wonderful women out there, US dependent visa holders, who have no hopes of making any money, or the government does not permit. So we want to help these women. We want to empower these women, with the education, and get them to teach, learn the US taxation, and make them enrolled agents, and they can refer the business to us, and we want to give them referral commission. Abhi referral commission देने से तो नहीं रोक सकते ना, right? And this is something about me. You can go through it. Then there's the first time in India somebody is teaching with real-time tax preparation experience. And at iLead Tax Academy, we take care of your application for PTIN. We can help you schedule your examination with the Prometric Center, and we can process the paperwork, once you qualify also for certificate of enrollment, then handling any queries with the IRS, then continuing professional education and all. We can help you with that also. And then these are the career opportunities. We never know what the future may have in store for us. So just be future ready, that's all. Just be future ready. I always say that, in scarcity, whenever there is lack, the quality dominates. What is that? In scarcity, whenever there is lack, the quality dominates. So supposing company is planning to do a layoff or something, They will not remove the people who will bring money into the company. They will not remove people who are direct, contact with the client or something. They will remove people who cannot learn, who cannot upgrade themselves, who have nothing to do, with the vision of the company. Those people will be removed. So, but you see here, employment law and accounting firms, banks, and practice, then training. See, you can also train others to become enrolled agents. I mean, currently there are only 53,000 enrolled agents and 6,56,000 CPS for 327 million US population, which includes 4 million plus Indian population in USA. Now, if you see, not even 1% of the total US population has US tax professionals and US tax and accounting professionals. So, how much scope is there? You see. For 327 million, you don't even have 3 million. Forget 3 million, there is not even 1 million. There are not even 1 million CPAs and enrolled agents across the globe. Across the globe. You see the opportunity there. Tax ko to sab bharna padta hai na. Some people asked, how I teach and all that. If you are able to understand what I am talking now, I think my communication is okay. But here I've given a snapshot of individual taxes. This I made for my clients for our other business, iLead Tax LLC. So 7 things to know while filing your Form 1040. So I've just shared it here. So once you get the PDF, click on that link. You can click on that link, and KM team, I request you to please post this link here so that they can go through it. People, you see here, comments from Sita Funny. Miss Sita Funny is posting comments here, so you can click on that and go through my sample video there. Then you can like our FB page, iLead Tax Academy, to watch many more informative videos. We have President of NAEA Talk, Miss Gina Jones, and wonderful mentors in the industry, Krista Tyes. She talks, why EA is better than CPA. And my interviews are there, and we do tax questions every Tuesday and Thursday. But with the enquiries that is coming up, we thought, why not leverage one of these tea days, for the creating the enrolled agent awareness. So we came up with this. I'm sure this is going to be one of the most viral videos on the social network because you are sharing it. Yeah. So please encourage your friends also to share it, and please start a watch party if you can. Let them know about EA. Vidyadhar just commented, that Vidyadhar, or who was that? Yeah. The EA is going to, Karthik, I guess. Yeah. A few days back, I had searched in Google about this EA. I think it's not an ordinary course. I think in upcoming days, EA is going to be a boom across the globe, entire globe. So please keep sharing. Please share the good things about the course. I mean, even if they're not doing from iLead also, I'm absolutely fine. But EA is a wonderful course. As of now in India, nobody teaches like us. Very humbly, I want to state that, and be proud of our students' success and all. And this is a slide on helping, the US dependent taxpayers become US tax experts. We want to encourage our women, in US. The parents put the same blood and energy, passion, sacrifice in educating a woman as much as they do a man. And we don't want her to lack any income earning opportunities just because she's on H4 or L2 or F2 or on a dependent visa. We want her to learn US taxation, get the enrolled agent license, and guide the clients, her network, her friends on the US taxation. Just refer them on to our iLead Tax LLC, and as it gets closed, we want to give a continuing 20% income sharing. So there is no franchise fees here. There is nothing that we are charging her. except the training investment, just like anybody else. So any business that she brings into iLead Tax LLC, we love to honor her with great love and respect, and with a minority interest in the revenue she brings. That's 20%. And people, there are 8 courses that can put you into a 30% income tax bracket. So if you have friends, you can check with them. Individual taxes, business taxes, tax representation, QuickBooks accounting, payroll tax, real-time individual tax preparation, real-time business tax preparation, handling tax notices and business communication. See, why I'm saying real-time individual tax and business tax, because see, many people, they're still in the industry. They're still in the industry, and they are not qualified EAs. They're not qualified EAs, but they know how to prepare the tax return. That's why they make so much money. And what do we teach in the real-time tax preparation? This is what we teach: Form 1040, 1040NR, 1040X, 1065, 1120, and 1120S. And if you are, and of course, the 1116, 2555, all these are part of the training. But if you are looking for any advanced tax forms like 5471, 5472, or 888, 0, or some other forms, then we can also teach on that at a very nominal cost. But for practical experience, the working knowledge on these 6 forms is more than enough. And if you are an EA, you will learn just like that. Now the training hours for each of these courses we have listed here. I mean, how many hours? So individual taxation we teach for like 50 hours, business taxation some 60 hours. So we have given some roughly some hours here. That's how it's going to be. Then on business communication training, these are the 5 things that we primarily focus on. Somebody said that they want to be an entrepreneur. They want to be a CEO. So if you want to be a CEO, the first skill that you must be having is the sales skill. I mean, I was also trained by Mr. Shiv Khera, the author of the book You Can Win, You Can Sell. Yeah, he always says that everything is selling. Everything is selling. The guy proposing a girl, or a candidate going for the job interview, or a lawyer, trying to convince his client case. Everything is selling. So unless you are not able to develop those sales skills, even your job interview also, you are selling your credentials, your qualification, your experience. All that is sales skills. Even me now, what am I doing? I'm selling now. Okay. Then telephone etiquettes. How do you communicate with the clients? How do you communicate with the clients? How do you talk to the client? Then email etiquettes. How do you write an email? I mean, my interaction with most of the college heads, they said, Nadar, we have such a wonderful syllabus, but our people, they can't even write emails. So you have to practice that. I mean, then presentation skills. How are you going to present your product? Now, Apple, whenever we are not looking at a Steve Jobs kind of a presentation, but at least a chota presentation. Now, see, COVID-19 updates have given so many tax benefits to people. I mean, they have come up with economic impact payments, and then for the small business taxpayers, there are certain credits, that they have come up with. If you go to our iLeadTax.com, you will see the credits listed there. Now, let's say you have to walk your clients through that, or your team through that. You need the presentation skills, the basic presentation skills. Yeah. So, and then customer service. How do you handle the customers? What do you do? I mean, how you treat them, how you build the rapport with them. All these things also matter. Okay, so this is something that we focus when we say business communication training. And then I think I covered this slide already. The cost of hiring a new person is very high. Companies, so we have enrolled agents, so we can get them placed. We don't want any placement charges or anything. Just give our guys above the standard salary in the industry. We will be very happy with that. The 8 rewarding courses that I mentioned earlier: individual taxation, business taxation, tax representation, QuickBooks accounting, payroll taxes, handling tax notices and business communication, individual tax preparation, business tax preparation. All this is listed here. All the courses are listed here. Then the investment is detailed here. You pick one paper, that's the charge. You take all the 3 courses, that's the charge. You take all the 8 courses that's listed above, and that's the charge. So, of course, returns are there only when the investment is there. Okay, you can also refer a friend and get some referral bonus also. And it's a wonderful investment wherein you can reap more than 300% ROI. Yeah. And we have also tried to present it. There's loan facility also that is available. To cut the long story short, the investment for each EA paper is like 24,990. Of course, the GST follows if you are paying in the Indian currency. And there are 3 papers. Exam fees you pay directly to the IRS, and then individual taxes and business taxes. We offer real-time tax preparation. There are 3 types of tax returns that we teach under age heading. 6 forms. I think I've shown that to you already. And loan facility is also something that we have made available for ease of students. So this is the interest rate and EMI. And if you have any better financial service institution, you can loop in with them also. And then the financing option is also available. And we have a Zoom club meeting, every Monday with our students. We get to interact, we understand each other, how the training is going, do they have any questions, how the things are. And then the hardest thing in the world, Albert Einstein said, the hardest thing in the world is to understand income tax. But here at iLead Tax Academy, we make it easy for you. We also have iLead Tax Academy in YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel there. And these are our businesses. We have to do something great. We have to do something great. We cannot be like this. I mean, this lockdown cannot put us calm. I just love this poem by Amitabh Bachchan. I just want to read it for you. इतिहास का मैं आईना हूँ, तहजीब का रंग सुनहरा हूँ, गंगा जमुना मेरी आंखें, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूँ, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूँ, मैं कल भी था, मैं आज भी हूँ, मैं नवयुग का अंदाज भी हूँ, सारी दुनिया का घर मुझ में, इस मिट्टी का आदर मुझ में, मैं देशभक्त भी गहरा हूँ, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूँ, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूँ. If you are married people, please listen to this. Please listen to this. After the lockdown, you cannot be the same. मैं बेटी की मुस्कान में हूँ. मैं बेटी की मुस्कान में हूँ. मैं नारी के सम्मान में हूँ. क्या है? मैं बेटी की मुस्कान में हूँ. मैं नारी के सम्मान में हूँ. विज्ञान में और किसान में हूँ. हर वीर में और जवान में हूँ. मैं सीमाओं का पैरा हूँ. मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूँ. अब चांद पे पांव जमाना है. सूरज से आंख मिलाना है. एक नया सवेरा लाना है. संकल्प नया दोहराना है. न ठहरा था न ठहरा हूँ. What's that? न ठहरा था न ठहरा हूँ. मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूँ. मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूँ. मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूँ. मैं और तुम नए भारत के चेहरे हैं. We cannot be like this after the lockdown. We cannot be like this after the lockdown. Whatever be the industry that you're working in, if you are inefficient, the country will be economically devastated. Please realize that. Wherever work, जहाँ भी काम कर रहे हो आप, अगर आप मन से काम नहीं कर रहे हो, अगर आप ठीक से काम नहीं कर रहे हो, not only your family, the economy will get affected. Economy will get affected. I mean, India will be great, when Indians are great. I repeat, India will be great only when Indians are great. Our families makes our state. Our states makes our country. And we are the pride of our country. You are the pride of our country. In whatever little, it is very easy to criticize. It is very easy to bring down. अरे कुछ तो भी करो दूसरों के लिए. वो दूसरे तुम्हारे फैमिली वाले ही क्यों ना हो. Just do something. Just do something. Yeah. I wish you all the very best. Do not be the same after the lockdown. Okay, so having said that, these are our contact details, folks. So tune in to our T-Days tax session every week. Watch our FB live in computer or laptop every week. We use menti.com. Then ask any question about EA course. You should have a notebook, pen handy. You can like, share, comment as you watch the live session. And every Tuesday and Thursday we do this. And use this lockout to knock out your career virus. Knock out your career virus. Okay, online US taxation classes with practical training, you can enroll now. And I wish you all the very best in becoming a successful and a wonderful enrolled agent. Thank you very much for being this far. So if you have any questions, please let me know. You can type in your questions and I'll be happy to answer it for you. So, thank you very much for your time this far. It was really nice spending time with you. I think we spent good amount of time, but it's not spending, it is investing. It is investing. It is knowing about something, okay, and about guiding somebody, okay. So if you are interested, please contact us. Our contact details are right here. You see our phone number, our WhatsApp number, our website, email, and our Facebook page. You have so many videos. So if you have any queries, please feel free to write to us and we'll be more than happy to help you. And I'll catch up with you again on Thursday. Thank you very much, and please, please, please like and share this video to create awareness about enrolled agents, the highest tax credential in the US offered directly by the US Department of Treasury Internal Revenue Service. Be part of a vision and let's empower this great nation, India, with education, employment and entrepreneurship. Thank you very much for staying online. Thank you.